What is up, y'all? Motivational. F it. Cardio motivational. All right. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little rundown real quick. This isn't going to be too long, right? I did leg day today. I was supposed to do cardio too. I did not. I went to my buddy's house for his mom and their family. We're having a celebration for her birthday, right? And I had a deep understanding conversation with this guy, right? I was really lacking the motivation. I've been doing not so good stuff lately, stuff that has been leading me down a sinful path, bro. And I realized it too, and I haven't been talking to God about it, right? And this guy put it in a really good perspective for me. I'm just going to call him bro because I don't want to spread anybody's personal names and their info and all that stuff, right? Bro. I use bro too much. Let me call bro, let's just say Sam. We're going to say his name's Sam for the sake of his privacy. Sam is the most motivational guy I know, all right? He has been through so much stuff, and he has been through terrible things, bro, and it hits him every day. He has health complications every day. He's struggled with suicidal thoughts. He's had family issues, and he works, and it has put, with his medical conditions, put a rip back on the job that he wants, his dream job, and he's still every day, he texts me, bro. He texts me, what can I do to get more fit here? What can I do to better this and that, right? I finally talked to him today, right, about how I hadn't had motivation and stuff like that, right? And how I went through a tough little breakup and stuff, and I was really upset about it and trying to find a girl and stuff like that. And he told me two very good things, right? Because I asked him, I was like, bro, how are you so motivational? You're always doing this, right? And he told me, hey, bro, one, it's with God. And two, if you want goals and you want to get those goals higher than other people's goals, you want to make them surprise and you want to surprise yourself, you got to, even when you're tired, even when you're exhausted and everything, you got to keep pushing. You can't be lazy. If you have goals, all right, you need to achieve them, not through just motivation, but through determination, all right? And I talked to this man. With God on his side, nobody can stand against him, bro. He's been suffering real bad with seizures, right? Been happening for his whole life. And I was talking about a girl problem, right? And he even brought it this way. He goes, girls and having a relationship with a girl, especially trying to make that relationship a very godly relationship, right? He said, the relationship is like a plant and we are the resources, right? And with this, right, I was like, how? And I had him explain it to me. Listen me out, right? He goes, it doesn't matter who's who, right? But what two things do you need for a plant to grow, right? You need to water it and you need to give it sunlight, right? And there has to be an equal balance. If you water it too much or if you give it too much sunlight, right, and you don't have a 50-50 balance, it will not work, all right? The same as a relationship with God, all right? We have to put 50-50 first, all right? We have to. There are going to be times where you can't put 50 and they can't put 50. There are times where you have to put 100, they have to put 100. But the thing is, two people have to be equally yoked and equally committed to the relationship, all right? And I was really thinking about it. I was like, dude, that's deep, all right? Because if one person gives too much and one person doesn't give enough, all right, the plant will not grow. That relationship will not grow. Your relationship with God will not grow. All right. And he really just put it into a good perspective, bro. And it really made me think too, not just on the relationship factor, but he's had relationship issues. He's had health issues. He's had emotional issues, everything. Right. And I asked him, I was like, bro, Sam, how do you do it, bro? And he goes, motivation is not about, it doesn't matter what you're going through, right? If you have goals and you want to achieve them, right? You are going to get over everybody by shooting for those goals, not sitting there when you're tired and giving up. All right. And I was just mesmerized. I've never had this deep of a conversation. If y'all want a goal, I don't care if you don't go to the gym, whatever. If you want that job, if you want that fame, if you want that motivation, if you want your goals to be achieved, you have to put in 100%. Nobody else, all right? I'm not Lex Little. I'm not Sam Solik. I'm not Trend Twins with the motivational whatever. I'm not Nick Soriano, NCAA champ, giving off motivational Mondays, all right? I'm Michael Cielo from North Carolina, all right? And guess what? If you want to achieve something, you have to throw out whatever everybody else thinks, and you have to put 100%. They may think it's dumb. They may think it's stupid. They may think it's weird. You may feel embarrassed, but you got to think, what? The world crucified a perfect man, all right? And they judged him, and they hurt him. For what? Why are we going to listen to these sinful people? All these people of sin, all these non-God followers, non-believers of Christ. We can love them, right? Why would you take advice from them? You have to remember after a certain point, I'm not even going to edit this. I'm going to keep all of it in. You have to remember after a certain point, 100% of your goals rely on you. They may think it's stupid, but if you have confidence in yourself and you have motivation and you know you can make it happen, what does it matter? It doesn't matter if nobody thinks you're going to do it but God, all right? Because God knows his plan for you. He knows who you are, and he knows your heart, all right? And I want all y'all to know out there, if you're going through suicide, or loss or suicidal thoughts, mental problems, physical, you're not happy with yourself physically, emotionally, mentally. You don't have your job that you want. You don't have the physique that you want. You don't have the tough mental that you want. You don't have that relationship with God that you want. You have to put it in, all right? God will help you through anything and everything. But most of all, it's right here. It is your mental, all right? Nobody else but you. Your father can't help you. Your mother can't help you. Your son, your daughter, your wife, your kids, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your uncle, whatever. Your best friends. Nobody can help you but yourself. And I want all y'all to realize that. I have given up on my goals in the past couple months. And I was really like, well, I have a tough time with this. I've had tough stuff going on with this. I have this going on. And I talked to this guy today and I was like, how do you do it with all the stuff that he has going on? And he goes, I have goals. All right. I put those goals first. I put God first. All right. And guess what? I'm going to achieve those goals because I know that through all the exhausting, tiredness, and mentally and emotionally draining and physically draining parts of my life that go on, I have these goals and I know I want to achieve them for a reason. And I know I can. And I know that God believes in me too. So no matter what steps in front of me, I know I can do it. No matter how tired I am, no matter how exhausted, everything. If you want something bad enough, you have to go for it. Not your friend, not your buddy. Nobody can help you at that point. They can give you support. But guess what? In here, it's you. All right? And when he said that, I just felt that urge. I was like, bro, I got to go leave and hit some cardio, bro. Because I'm not going to get shredded eating freaking pizza and brownies and not doing no cardio. All right? I love all y'all. And I hope y'all all find a goal that you want for yourself. And I hope you give it 100%. Whether it reaches no people, one person, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people. If I get through to at least someone at one point in their life, all right? If you think that your life is not living, set your heart to it and achieve it. You don't need nobody else and nothing. I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm going to be. So why would I care what anybody else thinks? I know I'm going to be motivational and I'm going to inspire people one day. Not just one person, but thousands. All right? And I'm going to achieve that goal. I love all y'all, and I hope you have a good night, morning, wherever you're at. And I just want y'all to know, stay freaking blessed and stay motivational, stay determined. Even when the motivation isn't there, even when your social battery's dead, when you're drained physically, emotionally, mentally, when you feel like giving up, don't, because it makes your character, all right? And hey, I don't like cursing. Don't be a fucking pussy, all right? Go out there and put 100% in. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, all right? Guess what? Go put 100%. I love all y'all. Have a good night.